Selena, come here. You will eat chicken and you will eat the bone too. What will Bingo eat? Are you being fair?
The RUTH, the RUTH, the RUTH, the RUTH KINGSLEY, the RUTH KINGSLEY.
Hello, I'm the RUTH KINGSLEY and this is my YouTube channel. I'm starting this channel as an invitation to you to join in my world of knowledge, my faith, life and life experiences. Doctor, how can you say I have a poor hygiene? What do you mean by that? My patient said. I had just examined him and told him that he had a poor hygiene. But I brush every day. Only brushing doesn't cut it. Only toothbrushing doesn't give you good oral hygiene. And so you may ask, how can I have a good oral hygiene? In this video, we'll be going into all the juicy details. First of our list, we have toothbrushing. Who doesn't brush? I don't think there is any of my viewer who isn't brushing every day. But the question is, are you brushing properly? Now, there are some things to put in place while toothbrushing that would consider to be very excellent. Number one is your toothbrush. Your toothbrush should be medium, and for children it should be soft. If as an adult you're using a hard toothbrush, is your teeth furniture? I don't want to believe so. Secondly, your toothbrush should not have been used for more than 3 months. Anything more than 3 months, it's turning into a stick. You know, broomsticks, scattered broomsticks, and that won't do so much for you because number one, it has accumulated dirt of over 3 months, and number two, the strands are not in perfect shape anymore. Your toothpaste should be a fluoride containing toothpaste, and how would you know that? By reading the packet on the body of toothpaste to see it. Also, when dispensing your toothpaste, it should be pea-sized. I mean, we know the size of granules, right? Yes, so pea-sized. To the technique of toothbrushing. When we were growing up, we were taught this is the way I brush my teeth early in the morning. Let's rewind that. That shouldn't be the way to brush your teeth early in the morning. Now, when brushing your teeth, you should brush as though you're sweeping in vertical motion. In the next video, I'm going to show you the proper technique for toothbrushing with pictorial illustration and all of that. But for today, we're going to be talking about generally oral health practices. Other things also to consider while toothbrushing. Number one is the frequency. How often do you brush? Lots of people brush once a day, but that is not the best way. We are meant to brush twice every day, morning and night. And should we just brush anytime we feel like? No, you have to brush after eating, both for breakfast and after dinner. Okay, toothbrushing should be the last thing you do before you go to bed, so that peradventure goat's meat passes, you will not be tempted. So you should brush just before you go to bed so that you overcome every temptation. Also, the reason why we do this is because we do not want food particles left in the mouth. You know, when we are sleeping, the body is resting, the body defenses are lowered. Okay, so if there are food particles, it's a party for the bacteria in your mouth to feast on these food particles, and over time you might come down with toothache and even halitosis. The timing, we have 32 teeth in our mouth, and the 10 seconds brushing with aggression that we do doesn't cut it. You should spend at least 2 minutes, but not more than 3 minutes, because overzealous toothbrushing also has its own side effects to the teeth. In our next video, like I promised, we'll really get into the meat of toothbrushing. The next on our list is flossing. There are surfaces of the teeth that oppose each other. We call them the interdental surface. These surfaces in some people are very tight that the toothbrush doesn't get there, but that doesn't stop the bacteria in their very micro size to get there, and this is where your flossing come into play. We floss as we brush, so twice every day, morning and night after eating, and also when we eat food food like fish, beef, and it gets stuck between your teeth, the solution is not toothpick. Okay, the solution is getting a floss to clean it out. There are techniques to flossing as well as with toothbrushing, and there are two types. We have the type, the rope, that is impregnated with Listerine, and we have the plain ones that have a handle. Now the ones with handle is not an invitation for you to use the pick side, because I mean that's the same thing as using toothpick, and we don't want that at all. Next on our list, we have scaling and polishing. Yes, scaling and polishing is an act of cleaning the teeth by professionals. There are what we call the plaque and calculus. Now, irrespective of how you brush and how diligent you are, they build up over time, and when they build up, even the hardest of toothbrush can't take care of it. Instead, the toothbrush will hurt your teeth and harm your gums. Okay, and so this is where scaling and polishing come into play. The dentist, the dental hygienist, would use an instrument we call the scaler machine. It could be ultrasonic or manual. They'll run this instrument on each of your teeth to take off the plaque and the calculus, after which they'll polish. Scaling and polishing should be done twice every year. Now, the importance of this is, while taking off the plaque, the calculus, if a hole is seen during the process of cleaning your teeth, it will be taken care of. Now, the thing with most dental problems is it doesn't cause pain until it has advanced to a stage where it will cause some money. Okay, but when you do scaling and polishing every 6 months, this will be averted. Your oral hygiene will get better, and if there are problems stemming up in your mouth, in your teeth, it will be taken care of ASAP. And next on our list, we have dental visits. Now, when you have toothache, you feel sensitivity, it is not an invitation to start trying drugs, analgesics, NSAID, and antibiotics. It is an invitation to visit the dentist. Sometimes it could be something minimal, but because you're ignoring it, it becomes advanced, and by the time you eventually present, oh my God, you will be in pain. And it's gonna cost you either your teeth or your money, and you do not want to lose both. For the past few minutes, we've been talking about oral hygiene practices. What are the habits to avoid? Number one on that list, toothpicking. When you eat your meat, your goat meat, your catfish, whatever, your fish, your bread, and it gets stuck in between your teeth, the answer is not toothpick. What toothpick does, as you're cleaning out, of course, it will come out. The food stock would be removed, not 100%, but a good part of it will be removed. And in the process of picking, you create space in your gum. And so when you eat another time, the food gets stuck there again. It's like a circle, an endless cycle, if you keep using toothpick. And that's why toothpick is dangerous to your gum. And over time, what will happen is, with the space, we call it a pocket, the space created within your gum, between your gum and your teeth, it can lead to what we call periodontitis. The tissues holding the tooth down to the bone will get infected. You could experience bone loss, all because of toothpicking, and you do not want that. Next on our list of what to avoid, habits to avoid, is use of abrasives. Everything is not DIY, Amara. Everything is not DIY. You've seen a video of they're mixing baking soda with lemon to brush your teeth, to brighten your teeth. Next thing, you have gone to gather all the charcoal in your house to mix with baking soda. When your teeth starts telling you, you will hear word. Now, abrasives over time wear off the outermost layer of the tooth, which is protective, and with time, this person is subjected to sensitivity, shocking sensation. You'll be able to enjoy cold drinks, you'll be able to enjoy cold water, you'll be able to even enjoy the basic fruit, because you want whiter teeth. If you want a whiter teeth, please visit the dentist, or in the videos that would follow, I'll be talking about teeth whitening and how to do it rightly. There is this category of people that grind their teeth. When you are stressed, when you are sleeping, you're grinding. In fact, your teeth are wearing off at the speed of light. This is bad and unhealthy, even though it's relaxing for you. There are ways to stop this habit. We have habit breakers that could help, but first you need to visit a dentist to get one. So habits like that, biting on your fingernails, grinding your teeth ferociously, sucking on your thumbs, whether for kids or for adults, it has an impact on your teeth. It can cause malalignment of the teeth. It can cause wearing of the teeth. The next people in this category are people that use toothpick to brush. You know, all the elderly people in the house. Hello. But using toothpick to brush doesn't cut it. You know, sometimes you just put the toothpick there and grind and grind and grind and grind on it. You just be spitting out, spitting out. You are not brushing. It doesn't do anything to help your oral hygiene. People that bite on hard substances, hard things. Bone. Selena, come here. You will eat chicken and you will eat the bone too. What will Bingo eat? Are you being fair? Oh my god, you guys, bones are for dogs. I remember one time I was traveling for a friend's wedding in was it? Yeah, it was in Ondo State, and I bought these plantain chips on the road. Guys, I love plantain chips, you know, they are soft and crunchy, but I probably was very unlucky that day because this one I got was hard. It was like, it was the edge of the plantain. Of all the ripe plantains in the world, they fried it and it was hard. I felt like my teeth was going to crack. That vendor, God is watching you. Anyway, guys, hard substances are injurious to the teeth. The enamel, which is the outermost layer of the tooth, is the hardest substance in the body. However, when you subject it to continuous stress, number one, it could wear off, and number two, you could have cracks, and one day it could just be a little speck of bone that would divide the red thing. So biting on hard substances, bone, nails, very terribly crunchy food, like hard crunchy, not soft crunchy, hard crunchy food. Use your tongue to count your teeth. I won't be mentioning names. Those that would follow. Oh, I've said this in like 5 times. But yes, in the videos that will follow, we'll be discussing pressing issues as regards your oral hygiene, mouth odor, what to do about it, how to get rid of it, how to take care of it, toothache, what to do about it. Oh, my child's teeth is missing, my child's teeth is broken, whatever may be your concerns, just stay tuned, like, subscribe, turn on the notification button, share with your family members, and I will be back. So, see you soon.